Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this. I am here today to talk about the movie The War Room. Today I saw it for the first time and really can't find words, but just that praise motion. Excellent movie. And I think one of the reasons why I'm so taken forward by seeing it is because when I first saw the preview, the little couple of minutes, it was one part in there where the older lady was in this war room and she was praying, and it pierced my heart and shook my spirit like I had a quickening in my spirit just from that little bit. And I knew, not that I thought, but I knew that I had to go see it. And I made a vow that I would, because I've been asking God. I said, Lord, from where I am now, the warfare that I'm in, the level of discipleship that I'm in, I need more than what I'm getting. I need another elevation, another elevation, because a lot of times we'll have, Bible study, Sunday school, regular service. We'll have study time, prayer time, fasting, and all of that, which is extremely helpful and needed. However, a lot of times, some of us, depending on the warfare that we're in, we're elevating. We're going higher than where we're being taught. So we have to go seek some other knowledge to add to what we're getting. And it's nothing negative on who's teaching, because a lot of times they're teaching to the multitude and not an individual. Excuse me, this fan right here is blowing, is making my nose itch. But nevertheless, I promised myself that I would go see it. And what happened is I found out that I had a meeting. So I planned on going to the meeting. And I started feeling really conflicted. I started feeling like my body was just like going through some really, I should have been pondering all these decisions about movie, of War Room, or this meeting. And late last night, it was very clear that I had to go see it, as I originally had discerned in my spirit, and not that I just wanted to go see it. And that meeting I could not go to, because what I needed for me within my spirit was greater than what I could have given at that meeting or received from that meeting. So nevertheless, I went to see it. And actually, let me go back some. And I was pondering. I said, Lord, okay, now do I see this? Do I see this alone, or will I be selfish to go alone, or should I invite somebody? Is there anyone who may be in need of it as I am? And so He gave me someone, and I called them. So we went today, and I am very pleased with the writers, with the directors, everyone who put this whole thing together, the actors, the actresses, everyone that was involved, every key element that we need to know about prayer and how it works and what it does was all in here. Nothing, not that I'm trying to think of anything, but nothing come to mind that was missing. And I don't care who you are, what religion you follow, your spirituality level, or what you don't believe. Everyone needs to see this movie, because there's some key elements, and as Minister Goodwin always says, some golden nuggets in there that we all need to walk away with, regardless to what you believe. So I don't want anyone to miss it. I don't want to say anything of detailing it, because sometimes when we do, we have a preconception when we go in. All I'm saying is this is key to see. It's just like food. It's just like certain foods we need to have, certain nutritional values we need to have, water, and it's kind of like that. So I hope you go see it. I'm telling you, you will not. You will not be upset about spending your money. I don't care what time of day you go. You can go at the late show and pay the most money You will not be bothered by the money you pay. And again, I just want to say to all of those that were involved in that movie, thank you so very much, to the directors, to the writers, to all of those who put this together. Thank you so much for putting it together, for respecting the integrity of what prayer is. And it's not just words that you throw up, and it's not just a thought, and and it has no guidelines in it. I mean, well, it has some guidelines because you have to be with an earnest heart and forthcoming and things of that nature. But I'm saying what I mean by that is the other part is that prayer can be 2 words, Lord help, or it can be 1,000 words. But the fact is, you don't make it fancy. You just talk from your pure heart. And I just love the way they put this together and showed with so many dynamics of all of us go through in life. And I prayed before I went. Well, actually, let me go back. I prayed 2 weeks ago after I saw this that the Lord would allow me to see it. Allow me the ability, the chance, the opportunity, the time to see it. I prayed last night after I knew I was going. I prayed this morning, and when I got there, as the credits was rolling for other, not credits, but the previews was rolling for the other movies, I was praying and I asked the Lord, I wanted to be totally open to receive everything that this movie had, because I know it had something great to give. And as I was praying, I was in this this real clear place, and I said, Lord, whatever transformation needs to be made, I don't want to think about it later like I need to do that. I want it to be done. I want it to happen like bam. And I said, anything that I need to know or need to be aware of, anything. And 2 things the Lord made me aware of, and that He showed me that I need to focus on. One that I need not focus on, but I need to practice in. And one was, though the ones in this management here where I live are constantly coming after me because I'm part of this tenant association, and they have done some horrendous stuff. Trust me when I tell you, horrendous stuff. And though I pray for them, I pray about them, and I pray for forgiveness, with not just from the Lord, for myself, but I realized through this, watching this movie, that I have to be very careful, because it's a fine line. Even if you don't feel any anger, no bitterness or resentment, it's a very fine line that I'm at, that could have put me on that other side, on the negative side. So the Lord said, because a lot of things I held back in doing that I could do for them, that I did not do. And that was because of all of the stuff that's going on. The Lord said, it don't matter. Do what I'm telling you to do. It don't matter. Just do what I tell you to do, and do what your heart you know you need to do. And that way I don't stay in jeopardy of being on that fine line. The other thing that the Lord was telling me about is that, like with this war room, you have to, I'm consistent in praying, but I realized weeks ago that my prayer, the power is not always there. The power of my prayer is not always there. And I need to deal with that. So nevertheless, I gained a lot from this movie, and I'm just so very, very grateful that the Lord had commissioned these 2 directors, these 2 writers, to put this together, and they did it by what He said to do, and you can tell it by watching it. So I'm just thankful. If you get a chance, watch it and enjoy yourself and walk away. And one of the things, let me say this, because as I was leaving, and you look at the people because you're feeling this thing, and you look at the people to see who feel like you, and the smiles and the reliefs, and then just all of these emotions. And what happened is, I started noticing on my way out that people was leaving trash. People made comments of other people. And I'm saying, you just saw this type of movie. How can these things happen that quickly? And, as we know that we're all not where we probably could be or should be. And it was just sad to see that wasted. That, because to me, when you see something like that, you totally aware of everything. I was making sure that I had everything. I was being extra respectful, you know, even though I'm real respectful anyway. But it just brought me to a whole different place to be more aware of me. And so when you watch it, just pray before you go, and pray when you get in there, that whatever you need to take from that you will get. And enjoy it. And hopefully some people will comment on this. Let me know that they saw the movie, what they felt, what they thought, and if they came away with anything strategic, such as I did. The Lord showed me other stuff, but I can't reveal it because it's between me and the Lord. So I have to, be careful, because the enemy is always listening, and he'll try to tempt you with things, and the things I name, he can't really tempt me with, because I know where I'm at on that. But nevertheless, enjoy, take home what you need, get your power, get your room, and make sure that your house is your place of refuge. Even if you have a certain place in it that's a more of a place of refuge, but make sure your home is your safe haven. All right? All right. Goodbye.